Well, recently Kai Cenat had applications for his streamer university, and he's going to basically try to teach some of these younger people, how to stream, maybe get some game from him. Well, that's all good and dandy, but here's a problem. There's Latino streamers are complaining. They're complaining that Latinos wasn't added to Streamer University, and actually there were 2 Latino streamers were added to Streamer University, so that claim is farthest from the truth. But some of them feel more of them should have been part of Streamer University. Well, there are people actually in their community that's coming out to speak on maybe why some of them wasn't picked. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Like in a very non-violent way, the Streamer University situation has showed people that yes, you have freedom of speech, but you are not free of consequences, and you are not free of making someone feel a way. So whether you decide that you don't care about the consequences of saying a word that has a lot of history and a lot of shame behind it, if you're not the intended person supposed to be using it, someone else cares. You are offending someone else. Every time you walk out the house and you say that around a group of people, that you recognize that you could be offending someone, and you deliberately do it, and you deliberately do not care. Therefore, you should not be surprised that someone does not want to include you, because why would they want to invite someone who's going to make them feel away?
Really crazy seeing these Latino streamers getting upset about not being picked for Streamer University and using the guise of, we need more Latino representation. Just a few weeks ago, you guys were screaming very loudly and proudly the N-word, putting it in your songs at that, and trying to justify it. And when you were planning your little streamer trips, not a single one of you said, hey, there's too many Latinos. We need some more representation for Black people. Where was that then? Where was the need for diversity then? Why would you ever think that you would be in the running, babe? You don't get to sit here and exclude Black people and be upset when Black people don't include you, babe. I don't know what to tell you. Cry about it.
And whether it's Kai Cenat or others, just definitely us as FBAs, we're not really too cool on that N-word situation. And many Black Americans have been saying, hey, man, chill out with that. Like chill out. Like, we don't say that. And some of them say, I'm going to say it. I can say it. And this and that and the third. Well, when you keep being disrespectful, do you really think you're going to be invited to the party? And then at the same time, maybe, have you ever thought just maybe you just wasn't that good to get in Streamer University? Because there are 2 Latino streamers that got into Streamer University. Maybe they're just good enough to be there. That's one thing. Number 2, from what I definitely heard, they were checking everybody's streams and checking everybody's situation. And maybe some of you who's complaining, they heard the N-word. And like, nope, he's not coming or she's not coming. That's just not what it is. Maybe you could have got picked, but your mouth got you in trouble, hence to why the Latinas in your community on the video just saying, hey, watch your mouth. Hey, you got yourself kind of in a bind. As Black Americans, we're not trying to say words to any other group of people that they don't want us to say. Number one, I'm a firm believer of call people the name that they tell you they want to be called. Whether it's a name their mama gave them, a nickname they want to be called, and just keep it on that. And most people don't want to be called any kind of racial slurs, any kind of stereotypical names, etc. And if we all would just do what I just said, the name your mama gave you or the name you want to be called, stick to that. If anything, sir, madam, Mr., miss, something, right? Then you would never worry about offending anybody at all. But no, you cannot come around and thinking you're going to be disrespectful. Because I'm sorry, if Black people are telling you, hey, bro, that's not cool, we don't like that. Now, I've been seeing a lot of Black people say this, and it's true. To some of y'all in New York, let me holler at y'all. For real, a lot of that came from y'all in New York. Y'all let them say that. You know what I'm saying? The Puerto Ricans, all of them saying that in front of y'all. And y'all never checked them about that. But see, the other FBAs outside of New York, we ain't cool with that. We're like, no. They don't get to run around here saying no N-word, bro. Like, I don't know what y'all got going on in New York with that. But I'm sorry, that's something Black people say to each other. Now, me personally, personally speaking, I don't like that word. I don't use it. I don't think Black people should use it. That's my personal opinion. Other Black people disagree. That's okay. That's a discussion in our community. We can have that discussion. We can have that debate. But when most people have a consensus to say, we don't want people outside of the black community using it. Hell, I feel a certain way when I hear Africans saying it or Caribbeans saying it, like, but that's still a different conversation, right? They still, at the end of the day, they still black. Not our culture, but they still black. That's a different conversation. But when you have others who are not black, they're not Afro-Latino either. They're not black, and yet they're saying words that we say it's not cool with us, and we don't want to hear that. And they still say, I'm going to say it anyway. The Fat Joe attitude. There we go. We're like, nah. So this is a different day and time. See, you're going to respect black people, or you don't have to, but don't be expected to be included in anything. Because, see, that's a shocker to some of them now. It's like, wait a minute. You're not including us? No, but look, what did the other Latinas say? When they have something for their group, they don't include us. They don't look around and say, hey, man, where the black people at? We ain't got none. Oh, come on, let's bring some of our black brothers and sisters on. Other groups don't include us in anything. It's not just that one group. It's all groups. They don't include us in anything. But here's the thing. We're not begging to be included. You don't hear us black people say, why can't we be over there too? It's not enough for us. Like, man, we create our own, bro. We do not have to beg nobody for no inclusion. I don't want to be included. I don't need to be included. We can do our own thing with our own community. Period. I never want to see black people begging to be a part of anything. If they listen, let me tell you something. Sometimes rejection is the best thing you could ever get, because you can go create your own. Now, I saw some Latino streamers say they're going to create their own and call it whatever. Hey, if you want to go copy Streamer University and go do your own, do it. I ain't got no problem with it. And then y'all can have it the way you want to have it and make it pop off. But let's call it what it is. It's not going to get the attention that Casa Not situation will get attention. I'm just keeping it 100. But at the end of the day, we should all respect each other, no matter who it is. Men, women, different races, different religion. It's just all about respect. If we just all respect each other in society, none of this stuff would be a problem. And if a community say you can't say a particular word, even though they're saying it within their community, that's just what it is. Respect it. But you don't have to. But when more and more things like this keep happening, like a Streamer University, and once again, it's not all Latinos, because there's 2 Latinos that is in Streamer University. And I really believe that's the Latinos that actually have respect for the black community. See, the Latinos that have respect for the black community, they're going to always be included in something, right? It's like if a white person got respect or an Asian person got respect, they'll be included in something possibly. I didn't say it was a guarantee, but possibly. But to those who aren't respectful, to those who are leaving in comments about Ashley Gonzalez, standing with Ashley Gonzalez, I've seen some comments say, well, why don't you go holler at Ashley Gonzalez and start a Streamer University with her? Seen people saying that too. And then they was getting mad that black people saying, they're like, why are you saying Ashley Gonzalez? We ain't got nothing to do with like, but once again, I thought, where's the fatigue? Some people in their community kept talking about they got black fatigue. Say, well, what happened to the fatigue? That's too much fatigue over there at Streamer University. It's way too much of that. So you have to watch what you say and people in your community say. And if you do have a platform as a Latino, you need to be speaking up against your fellow Latinos doing that. Because what happens is they speak so much and then the blowback falls on you. Just like in my community, we speak up on our microphones in defense of our community. We're not going to let nobody do no stupid crap. You can't just be quiet when some of your community is being anti-black, but then you want to be like, well, what do we do? I didn't do nothing about it. Same thing with the Asian community. It's the same thing. Some of them are anti-black. And then when they deal with the wealth transfer, now it's like, I had nothing to do with it. That was Rick Child. You better speak up when it's going on. So you and the rest of the community got nothing to do with it. It can truly be a Rick Child situation. It could truly be just those people doing it, right? The Ashley Gonzalez supporters. It's not the rest of us. That's what you use your microphone for, in defense of your community. Now, I'm giving you free game on that. But it is what it is. To the Latino streamers that made the Streamer University, congratulations. Hope you learned something. I hope you do